What is going on, guys? It's MrVerry here, and today I'm going to be showing you guys Hellspawns with my friend Abiotic, and we've been friends for a very long time. He's actually an old friend of mine from Amera, and for those of you who do not know, uh, I played Amera. That was the first server I ever played on, which was back in 2000. Um, Back in 2003. And I just tried to enable EXP share, but apparently our level difference is too much, which is weird because I thought it was like gonna be alright because he's 108. He was 104 yesterday. He's got double experience still and he's been power gaming, so that could explain it. But yeah, we're gonna see. I actually wanted to see what it would be like to, take on the role of uh, a traditional knight and be a blocker as well as a tank. And this character's got pretty great equipment, plus pretty decent skills for its level. So I'm pretty confident about it. And I think Hellspawns are weak to Holy. At least I hope so. And we've got someone from Gipo here, so we're just going to run by him. That's the uh, leading guilds, like makers, for those of you who aren't familiar with our server. And of course we get flooded by the horde of Goslers, which we easily take care of. And we're going to approach slowly, just so I can ride this out and see how the first Hellspawn goes. Plus, hopefully no one's hunting here. This is a really popular area, plus, it's an area that people task, so there's that. But so far, no problems. We are crushing him. And with ease. And we end up getting a warrior helmet on the first one. I seem to have such better luck with creatures than I do bosses, as you guys have probably seen. So we actually just did really well there. And I'm going to get rid of... Oh god, I wish that I had my pots reversed. I'm actually just going to give it to him to hold on to, because I don't want to hold up the video. And we'll move along. And I'm thinking we might uh, head downstairs and check it out and see if this character is actually capable of handling it. It's a little nerve-wracking only because of the fact that there is Plaguesmith. Sorry about that. I froze up because I wanted to make sure that I got the Exeter res in. Like I said, this is my first time actually blocking stuff in a long time. So it's totally different than solo hunting. You gotta look out for your fellow player and try to make sure that he's alright and that you don't put him in a bad situation. Sometimes when a teammate dies, you actually, right there and then, realize, oh shit, this is where it's gonna be do or die for me. If we don't pull through this, I know we're screwed. Uh, and I've been in those situations. Like if you're doing Pits of Inferno with a conservative amount of people, and by conservative I mean small, then chances are you're gonna need most your teammates, and you might only have one druid or like one sorcerer, and they can be key to taking out uh, everything that you need to. And ooh, I get beat up there, so I'm gonna heal up hard, get that Exura off, use that strong health potion, keep those Exories up, and unfortunately we're attacking different Hellspawns. Very unfortunately, but that one goes down, and this one is soon to come. And I use a strong health potion just to be safe. Unfortunately, my Utura ran out, and we get a Spike Squelcher already. Wow. So, I told him before we came here that I wasn't too sure about profiting, but that I was pretty confident we'd at least make back what we spent, because Hellspawns are just great on loot usually. And like, you can check out their statistics if you want to see for yourself, but they're actually pretty decent. They're definitely worth the time they take and the effort they take, which can sometimes be a pretty immense amount. And I get a nice front sweep in there, which is what we're going to try to do again. And we do that again successfully. So we absolutely demolish the two Hellspawns and are left with just one remaining Hellspawn. So it's cool being a knight nowadays and actually being able to be doing a ton of damage and also having your teammate be doing a ton of damage. And we're gonna be a little adventurous. I'm gonna pop down and see what the situation is. And it says that it's camped, but that doesn't look to be the case. So we're gonna handle this Hellspawn and just move from there. Hopefully things move smoothly. If someone is here, you know, we can always leave. Not really too big of a deal. And we get Night Legs and a Spiked Squelcher already. And I can't even cap that yet, so we're doing very well here. And I'm gonna head south ever so slowly, because we have to be careful about the plague. He is a tank, and that's the only thing I was scared of on this character, was the Plaguesmith, and knowing that, you know, he's gonna be able to deal some pretty mean damage. I'm actually gonna go on half and half and see how that goes. And if I had an energy weapon, this would be going much better, and I realize that, but it's just circumstance that I currently have ice because of the Hellspawns. But my ecos are about healing me through it. And I'm trying to make it so that when he runs, he actually runs in a decent direction for us. And I'm trying to get that her off, but it doesn't finish him. Oh, that is frustrating. Because he's going to come back with a fucking force. But we got to worry about some Hellspawns first. So we'll try to take them out quickly, as he's going to be right south of me, healing up, which I knew was going to happen. And I should probably switch to full defense just for that purpose. And luckily, he takes him out. That made me a little uncomfortable. I thought for a second, I knew I had a chance of dying. I just knew that it also wasn't super high, so. And another thing about being a knight here, once you hit 80, the amount of great health potions you get probably far outweighs the amount you use. At least I would imagine, because you get so many here. And it's mostly Hellspawns. I've actually, for those of you who have kept up with my channel for a long time, you've definitely seen this area before. And I showed demons here. Like, this shouldn't be unfamiliar to any of you at this point, but if it is, then that's probably because you're new to the channel, and if that's so, welcome. I'm always happy to get new subscribers, and it's cool to see, you know, the growth of the channel over time and seeing it progress, you know, sort of as I do in my craft, which it's a good feeling, certainly. And I don't think I've got quite enough food. So I'm going to ask him for some because I actually don't have any at the moment. Oh boy, and I gotta keep those ecos up. I gotta keep my Utora up, which keeps getting plowed right through. Yeah, I need food. Okay. Yep, I did need some. And he's giving me some, so that's helpful. But we're gonna try to take it easy, not get too on me. I can definitely handle it. It's just much more of a threat, much more of a pain, all the more of a stress. But we just get a nasty combo hit from quite a distance on that thing. And I use mass on accident. I actually meant to use front sweep. And I actually think, come to think of it, Hellspawns might be strong to holy. I actually can't remember. I think it's one of those, I know they're weak to death, so that most likely means that they're strong to holy, because most creatures who are weak to holy or strong to death, etc., are the polar opposite, just by the nature of the creature, which makes some sense. I can give Sipsoft credit there. In a lot of other areas, I kind of have to pull punches, but... And I'm going to freeze up here and have a... Alright. So we're on the next Hellspawn. And he briefly switches. Not enough to be a problem, or even threaten him. So yeah, definitely let me know what you guys think of this hunting style and what you think of this video. And if you like the fact that we're actually doing team hunt. And I'm getting about 120k an hour here, so actually this is a little bit less than the previous video, which will be the Yalahar, or Fenrock. Sorry, Fenrock, which is a part of Yalahar creature variety. And another Hellspawn tail, and they're actually pretty decent creature products. So I'm not upset with that in the slightest. And this is a nice spot to block, because if it wants to retarget, it has a long way to go to get to him. And, you know, I can feel safe and confident in keeping him safe, which is a good feeling as a blocker. You definitely want to have that. And I think we're about to encounter our next plague, so I'm going to heal up. And take it super slow here, just to be safe. I'd much rather be safe than sorry. I do not want either of us dying. I had to take the walk of shame on, and I really need to switch those two. Front sweep and... Damn, that's so frustrating. Front sweep and... ground shaker. I always use ground shaker when I mean to use front sweep. And okay, this is just like a little nook. And it looks like the Hellspawn that was there must have most likely already been forward or something, so we'll probably end up doing a full loop. Since there's moldy cheese and a scale armor, I'm assuming, actually I'm quite sure there's a Plaguesmith here shortly. And that's fine, we can handle him. And I actually see him already, so yeah. We're definitely going to want to take care of this threat first, and then move on to the much larger threat. Which I'm going to grab the Hellspawn actually, because why not? That's why. And because they don't run like little girls. Which is a very frustrating trait of a lot of demonic creatures are actually, while they are fierce, they're cowardly in their true nature. Uh, so they run when they're wounded, but fight when they're healthy. Which, I mean, in all fairness, it makes sense. Isn't that what most Tibians do? Am I right? Alright, let's see here. And we get the plague. So, I'm gonna kinda try to take it right here. And I'm gonna go on half and half again, just to be conservative about the damage it's putting out on me. I know that's gonna lower my damage on it, but that's fine. I'm willing to take that trade or sacrifice or whatever you may call it. And we crush him in the corner. Quite easily, actually. So down below here is how you get to demons. But that's not really important. We're not going to be doing that now. So we're going to loop to the beginning and leave. I don't know how long that's going to make this video, but you guys said you wanted to see some decent hunts on Verry, and my friend was bored. I was bored. We wanted to do something that was going to entertain us. So, yeah, this was certainly entertaining. And, you know, definitely a little bit different for me because I haven't blocked in so long, and actually the last time I did block, I was on a paladin, and he needs to throw up an E-wall immediately. Immediately. Thank you. I was waiting for that. He scared me there for a sec. And that Hellspawn is making problems for us. Yeah, definitely uncomfortable with that. So I'm going to try to spam eco here to keep my health up, and I'm going to have to occasionally use a great health potion, which is fine. Or strong health potion. I can't use greats yet, what am I saying? Sorry, I actually get a little distracted when we are taking on plagues, just because a level 70 is quite low to be even around a Plaguesmith, in my opinion. I mean, that's a powerful creature with quite a lot of health, quite a lot of damage output, and the fact that it runs, it's fast, it's all around just a beast, you know. And it just switched targets, but you can see that it wasn't very successful in its switching. And we finish it off. So far, so good. And I think we've definitely at least broke even. And he needs to throw up an energy wall. Hopefully he can do that. And he actually just misses it. So what I'm going to have to do is pull the Hellspawn across, then pull the Plague over here, and hope that he understands what I'm doing and runs back across. And unfortunately, he just targeted the Hellspawn. So this is going to get messy. And I'm going to target the Hellspawn as I have a better chance of taking that out first. But so far we are surviving somehow. I don't know if it's dumb luck or what the hell is going on, but it seems like this should be able to definitely kill me. And the plague just disappears after we get immense amounts of damage off on it. It was just about to die, and it poofs. And that is one of the most irritating things for any of you players who are old school and remember when you could lure a creature from anywhere to anywhere. this new system, and it's not really new now, it's actually quite old in relatively speaking, but it's ultimately still frustrating, and it's just, God, I don't know. I think that it's just they've really made the game super cushiony and tried to make it really easy for new players, which I understand because back when I started, uh, there was no tutorial, there was no help. You're thrown into the game and told good fucking luck, have fun. And there wasn't even NPC commands that were in like blue or anything, you didn't know unless you had a friend tell you or you experimented with them. It was a much different game. And anyone who played back then and who has seen the game now doesn't even have to play it, just has to take a look at it, can tell you that. I mean, there was a time when there wasn't even elements. Well, there was elements. Okay, let me rephrase that. There was fire, energy, and poison, and there wasn't resistances. They were either immune or they took full damage. They much later on added the resistances. I actually think that elements were added with the 8.0 update, which was with equipment and night spells. Like Knights got Grand Eco, but they lost explosions. I'm pretty sure that's accurate. If any of you out there know for sure, definitely correct me, because I'm not trying to spread misinformation. That's actually what I would hate to do. And okay, so he's gonna have to put an E-bomb. Because there's 5 Hellspawns up there, and that is gonna be super impossible for us to deal with. And he doesn't have an energy ring. Luckily I do. I'm gonna take my Ring of Healing off for the time being. He's just gotta be up there long enough to place an E-bomb, pop back down and survive. He's a 108, so he should be able to do that. They're not all super close to the stairs. And I don't know if he's got it up or not yet. Alright, so currently got 3 Hellspawns on me. It's a little uncomfortable right now, but we're going to pump that damage out and see what we can do here. And he's just got to watch his health because they're actually targeting him more so than me, it seems. And so far so good. At least the energy bomb is keeping the other ones at bay. Obviously the ones that get hit by it are immediate threats, but that's okay. We're doing fine, even with the other assholes just shooting us. And he places another energy bomb to be safe, which is honestly a really good move on his part, and I need to put my Ring of Healing back on. I was wondering why I wasn't getting quite the amount of healing I was before. That makes sense. And there is just a massive amount of Hellspawns here. You actually forget just how many are on the surface here until you pop up the hole after hunting downstairs. Truly. And luckily he set up a little energy wall perimeter for us. And he's gathering some of the loot that I missed out on. And it's good we left when we did because I've only got 33 strong health potions left. So I wouldn't really be of much use at that point. And I've gone through about 250 manas almost. Actually only gone through about a an axe worth of uh, an icy heroic axe, so that's cool. That's actually not bad at all. And we crush the Goslers as we leave. So I'm going to have him give me the loot so I can show you guys the full loot. And I think I got to drop. Yeah, drop some pots, pick that up. Alright, so we got about 4k in gold, 2 spike squelchers, a knight legs, a warrior helmet, 2 demonic essences, 8 Hellspawn tails, 2 ultimate health potions, 15 great health potions, and 3 assassin stars. And if I was a little bit of a higher level knight and had strong recovery and stuff, it would have been easier, but we are almost level 71, and that'll conclude this video. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope you've enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like, comment on this video with any feedback you might have for me, and say hi to my friend Abiotic, whichever you prefer, if you'd like to. And if you haven't already and you enjoy the content I produce, subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching, guys.